took his pressure. The blood didn't quite bounce against the walls of his veins like I'm sure it once did in his youth. At times, his vocabulary gradually chopped down to 2 words: help, eat. And though I saw that gray scattered among his scalp, I still heard the infantile structure of his speech, and he would sometimes ask me to change the channel. Even though his eyes had long ago denied him right to their function, but something in his wife's face remained optimistic. Her pupils lit to 36 different dimensions when she kissed him. Even though dementia repeatedly ejected her from the seat of his memory, she still meant more than the cord attached to that aluminum canister holding his numbered breaths, his last one taken with her at the foot of his bed, patient number 2. Her bones tell me stories in the morning, not quite fairy tales, more like the history aisle rarely utilized. Blue-green contusions symbolize her carcass becoming a canvas for repeated needle invasions. Medical bracelets don't tell you how she cries out to me for her son, who hasn't come to visit in over 8 years, but always finds time once a month to sign along the dotted line of the document deeming his mother incapable of caring for herself, or how she wishes her legs could just move again. No, the bracelets won't give you that information. Just a capital F followed by Caucasian, and I recall training. My supervisor told me that this workforce would get complicated, so try to keep your emotions at bay. It's okay to show enough empathy in your face, just don't break. But what happens when you do? When the pressure becomes too human, when the abbreviations on your badge no longer matter and you are forced to be nothing except human? Do you know what it feels like to listen to the melody of morphine drawn out the life of a patient? Paperwork cuts to the hands, how it actually mattered at that moment. Have you ever seen adult offspring gather around their father like he was a wildfire burning out? Like the cake of that hero was slowly coming down, and it all comes down to this. When we are born into this world, there's already an audience around us. Check her vitals. Is she breathing? When they were leaving, I was a part of their audience. Check her vitals. She's not breathing. She's not breathing. And right then I began to believe in immortal circulation. Because these are more than just patients, more than Medicare cases. These are 29 faces that have embedded themselves from my eyelids before I am able to fall asleep. And in my dreams, I had bloodshot eyes, walking along dry land, stepping over broken care plans, and waste cans filled with latex gloves covered with the blood of lungs that weren't strong enough. And then I wake up and I convince myself that maybe I am just in the wrong field.